Hello everybody, this is Sebastian Furtado and welcome. Here I am again. If you've been waiting for a video of mine, thank you so much for being patient and not, giving up on me. I thought I had given up on myself actually. I apologize for the delay. I've worked a lot this year, and when I mean a lot, I really mean a lot. It's not a joke, because there have been a lot of changes, but everything's fine. I've been just very tired. The trip to Paris, I didn't really look much for perfumes. I was in a different vibe. I did buy a few bottles. I bought 3 or 4 bottles in total, and my husband bought 2 or 3. So we didn't buy a whole lot at all. And one of the ones that I bought was a backup of something I already own. But if you know me, if you've been watching my videos, you probably are aware that I only make a video of perfumes, when a specific perfume, when I feel like talking about the perfume. Mostly when that perfume picks me and says, "Hey, talk about me," that kind of stuff. So, and lately, because of many personal reasons, I haven't felt inspired by any perfume to come on camera and talk to you about them until today. And I'm back on a Wednesday, so it's just perfect. So I apologize for the delay once again, and I hope you enjoy. Today I'm talking about Vétiver Tonka from Hermès, more specifically the Hermès line. I don't know if I have mentioned this before or not, but Hermès means the essence of Hermès. Hermès, essence. And that's what it means. And this perfume was released in 2004, and the perfume behind it is Jean-Claude Helena. He's just a great perfumer. I really like his style. Let me see what Hermès says about this perfume. The strength of Vetiver in Vetiver Tonka is softened by hazelnut. Which is funny because I would guess Tonka bean, not hazelnut. And then olfactory emotion, warm, sensual, main raw ingredients, Vetiver and Tonka bean. Maybe it was a typo saying that it was hazelnut, I'm not sure. And then the story behind it, as per Hermès, or per Jean-Claude Helena. The unrefined, rough, earthy scent of Vetiver appealed to me. I felt the need to appropriate and reinvent it. I wanted a tender, enveloping, warm Vetiver. What I needed was Tonka bean. With its caramel, praline, and blonde tobacco notes, Tonka bean draped Vetiver in softness and gave its woody notes a mellow roundness. Jean-Claude Helena Hermès is a collection of sober and intense olfactory poems. Nature is reinvented to original effect. Raw materials are transcended. The collection symbolizes creative freedom, a highly individual writing style, encapsulating the essence of the signature of a great house. Each Hermès fragrance is available with or without a leather case. The leather case is very expensive, by the way. Very expensive, like crazy. So, before I put it on, I would like to give an update on some rumors about discontinuations from this line. Never before a perfume has been discontinued from this collection. Until now, actually, it is true. There are a few perfumes that are being discontinued. Them being Paprika Brazil, I think, Brin de Réglisse. I'm not 100% sure about that one, but I think it is. I'm just going to double check here in a second. But Paprika Brazil, Muguet Porcelaine, Vanille Galante, and I believe Brin de Réglisse, but I will just double check again here just to make sure. It's I was talking to my sales associate last time I saw her, and she gave me these news. Sad news, because I love Paprika Brazil. Yes, it's Brin de Réglisse because Épice Marine is here. I was in between. I wasn't sure if it was Épice Marine or Brin de Réglisse, but it is Brin de Réglisse. It has already been, all these 4 have already been removed from the website, at least in Canada. And but you can still find them in specific locations if you're still looking for them, or for any of those that are being discontinued. But she did tell me that next year they're bringing 2 new beautiful ones to this collection, so I'm very excited for that. I've been contemplating getting possibly a backup of Paprika Brazil because I think it's a beautiful perfume. Yeah, but I'm still just debating on that. So let's go with this. As you can see, I've worn quite a bit. I love this. Oh, the joy. I've missed this. I have missed this very much. But I can't just come here and hey, you know, like these are the notes on this, whatever, you know me. So I had to wait for the right moment. Let me put one spray on my hand. It's very citrus in the opening. There's a lot of citruses here. I don't know exactly what it is because they're very they're not very forthcoming, but the notes, they just give pretty much the notes that compose the name of the perfume, which are the main notes in the perfume, Vétiver and Tonka. The description of Jean-Claude Helena, of it being rough and needing that you know, like round, not rounding, but around the edges, like that, not polishness, I guess, around the edges. It's just beautiful. It's nutty. It's a beautiful combination because you have that big and bold and you know, rough Vetiver, and then you have the softness of the Tonka, which is not just softness, you know, because as I've mentioned before, Tonka has different facets. It's bitter. It has that sweetness that's very delicate, reminiscent of vanilla, and he mentioned something else here too about Tonka. And when intend developing warm vetiver, what is needed was Tonka bean with caramel, praline, and blonde tobacco. Yes, I do get the tobacco in here. I don't know. Perhaps they intensified that blonde tobacco with something else, with another note to enhance that. So that could be a guess. That could be a good guess, I guess. I suppose. But it's so soft. It's such a soft vetiver. Smooth, you know, like all of these perfumes. Like this, I love this collection because Jean-Claude Helena, he really did encapsulate the essence of Hermès in this perfume, in this collection. I've mentioned this before, but I'll probably say once again. Many people complain about longevity, but this is not what these perfumes are about. That's not what Hermès is about. It's very important to make that clear. Hermès doesn't care about bombastic scents. They don't want to, because it's not part of the image of the brand. It's all about subtlety, and it's all about whispers. You know, Hermès is not a brand that shouts out. It's not, it's just not. It's all about, you know, quiet. Let's just enjoy. I guess it's a good way of, I think it's simplicity at its finest. I think that's how I like defining Hermès. Epitome of simplicity. The best of simplicity, I find. So it's one of the major reasons why I love Hermès, but there are other many factors why I love that brand. Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot to say about this because it just makes me happy. This actually reminds me a little bit of Sycamore from Chanel, but this doesn't have that smokiness that Sycamore has, and I find Sycamore a little bit drier too. when compared to this, but they do have something. And I mean, this reminds me of Sycamore, and Sycamore reminds me of this. I don't. Sycamore probably came before this one, but I actually have to compare them side by side because I've never done that. But I guess it's the Vetiver in both that make me think of each other. But they're not similar, do you know what I mean? It's just a vibe that I guess comes from the Vetiver, and the subtle sweetness from Sycamore that kind of goes into a similar realm as Vétiver Tonka. But I love Sycamore. I really do love Sycamore. But Vétiver Tonka is actually one of my favorite Vetivers. I love it. It's just because it behaves as a second skin. Like most of the perfumes from this line, it really behaves as a second skin, and it's very comforting. It's just very, very comforting. There's something here that gives a feeling of familiarity, you know, that comfort that you feel like, oh, yeah, you know, like nostalgic in a way, I guess. Yes, we have a very beautiful vetiver accompanied by Tonka with notes of tobacco. I don't really get the leather, though, maybe later, but on my skin, it's this trio that I always got: the tobacco, the blonde tobacco, vetiver, and Tonka. And I love how the Tonka is portrayed in this perfume, really natural and realistic, slightly sweet, bitter, nutty, you know, that amazing thing. And thank you very much for your attention, and once again, thank you very much for your patience if you have been waiting. I really appreciate it, and I hope you had a great Christmas if you celebrated. I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. The world needs more beauty lovers. Bye.